Lime. Local vocal, no cloud.
셋 세고 들어간다. 오케이?
오케이.
하나, 둘, 셋. 아, 가려 죽겠네. 아, 죽었네.
가려운 두피 해답은 두피 트러블 헤드앤숄더로 한 번에 싹. 헤드앤숄더.
This is how I use Local Vocal for real-time transcription with buffering and read-on translation. Hello everyone, today I want to show you a tutorial of how to use Local Vocal to get real-time transcription with translation. What I have here in my OBS scene is my audio input from the microphone, where I set Local Vocal transcription as an audio filter. I'm using the Whisper Tiny model, so it runs pretty fast. I enabled my advanced settings mode and also partial transcription. I'm pulling this all the way down to 500 milliseconds. So I'm getting a very snappy real-time transcription of what I'm saying, exactly what I'm saying it. The other thing I have set up in my Local Vocal is file output. I'm saving this to just an output text file. And I have a second OBS text source in here reading from the file. I'm also enabling chat log mode to only get 2 lines in a custom text extent so that I get nice wrapping of the text. This way, what I'm saying in real time shows up in yellow in here, but once I finish a sentence, it is committed to the file and will show up in the chat log. This makes sure that people have enough time to read your captions before they disappear. Now let's try to add real-time translation. I'm going to add another OBS text source. We'll call it translation real-time and just let it go anywhere. Back in the audio output, I will enable translation. For the translation options, we have many settings. First, we need to pick a model. Whispered-based translation will actually not do any transcription. It will actually do directly translation from Whisper directly to the target language. We would like to pick one of the other models that will allow us to keep the original English transcription, but also provide translation in a different language. So I'm going to pick M2M100 in here and choose the output language to be Spanish. I'm going to change this to my translation real-time output so that I'm getting the translation in a different text source. The rest of the options we can leave the same for now, and let's just see how this works and set this up. Now, let's set up these translated captions so that they appear nicely. I'm going to put them roughly in here, select a smaller font, like 48, select the background color, roughly like that, and maybe for the actual color we'll select something like blue. Now we can set up the custom text extents in the same way to roughly 700 by 300. Now when I'll be speaking, whenever I finish a sentence, the translation should be coming up in Spanish. We'll choose a bigger font. Now everything that I'm saying should be translated immediately to Spanish on top, but we also get the English transcription as well as the running captions from the file. Since this is real-time translation, the captions are going to disappear. So we can set this up in the same way. We'll hide this and add another OBS text source. We'll call this translated file, and the translated file is going to read from the file that we had before just with the ES extension. Enable chat log with just the 2 lines. Again, custom text extents around 700 by 500, and we'll change the font again to something like 72.
Mm. Okay, okay.
You got the smash. You got the freaking face of the smashing.
Okay. In face of the smashing.
You got your freaking face on your smashing.
Yeah.
Mommy freaking face on the smashing.
Yeah.
Tatay, mahilig mo tatay. And then mommy short.
Eh.
And mommy smash head.
Mhm.
Stupid mommy. Stupid mommy.
Eh.
Now you got my killing card.
Mm.
You got
Mm.
my killing card.
Okay.
Wait, Get them. Yo, you didn't go fast. 엄마, 아빠 도망가. 엄마, 아빠 도망가서 담배 피고 싶어서.
Nagagawa tayo ng ano.
You got mommy's freaking face of the smash head. Mommy, you got this. You got mommy's freaking head of the smash
Eh.
head.
Oo.
You got Johnny's head of the smash head.
Oo.
You got two of them.
Mm.
You got Johnny's face of the smash head. You got Johnny's face is freaking face. You got Johnny's face is
Don't say that.